Hello, 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 and welcome to another live stream by Virtual Flight Diaries. And we are here once again with the FlightFx Citation 10. So, if any of you watched my glider stream yesterday, it was short, but it was also a lot of fun. If anyone new to the channel knows, I've started trying to branch out from the fixed wing power-driven world and started learning rotorcraft, and now I'm going to be learning glider flight, and we're going to stream that and stream that journey. Well, anyway, I digress. Yesterday I did say we were going to stream today, but it wasn't going to be the long haul. I have a lot going on today, and the little free time that I have, I decided to do it with you. And so, if you remember, I said that we would do a A350 route to Sweden. I want to start showcasing a little more Europe. One, I don't fly there a lot in the sim, or I've never been there in real life. We've done a lot of world. We've been to Brazil, China, India, Australia, Africa, US, Canada, Japan, but I really haven't been too much in the European sector, so we'll do a couple of them. Now, I sat there in the A350 last night, and I was like, this is fun. You know, I was creating the thumbnail for the stream and everything like that, and I'm like, man, I really want to fly this plane, this Citation 10. Again, it is a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. So you'll have to indulge me a little bit. So I decided let's hold on the A350. It's still there. I created the thumbnail for the stream, but let's fly from England or UK down to somewhere in France. You know, and I'm thinking, oh, Alps. I'm thinking, like, oh, why don't we go? What's better, like, jet set destination for a rich individual wanting to go on holiday in the UK? And I thought, why not the French Riviera? Why not the Mediterranean? So that's where we're going. We're here at London Stansted, and we're going to be flying down to Cannes, France, on the French Riviera, in this beautiful plane. So it's about an hour and 15 minutes. I mean, we're going to zoom across the entirety of France in an hour. That's what makes that's what makes this plane so much fun. I filed in my flight plan. I created we're doing Mach 0.9, and it gave me 33,000 feet. So we'll see where that goes, how that takes us. But we should be good to go. So I'm using Beyond ATC for ATC. I'm actually enjoying that right now a lot more than VATSIM. I'm having a little bit of reservations with VATSIM right now, and it's a big story, and it's probably mostly personal, so there's no need to it's not that big of a deal anyway. I just have some reservations about the way VATSIM does things, and I'm not going to say that VATSIM's a bad thing. There's a lot of great people on VATSIM, and we'll probably go back to it. But right now, we're going to do Beyond ATC. Even saying tensions is getting a little. Anyway, if you want to fly along, I'm on multiplayer server USA West. So I kind of got that working. I am having a little bit of VRAM issues, so I might have to shut it off if you guys fly along and it gets to be too much. But until then, we'll rock it. All right, let's do our little pre-flight. Let's pull the chocks, torpedo covers, and the engine covers. Did our walk around and our tire check earlier, so everything looks good. So let's get on board and let's get fired up. So we're on ground power. We should be anyway. Yep. Remember, I still had it on ground power. All right, so let's load up the plane. Pull that from SimBrief. Get all loaded up. Got a co-pilot and 4 passengers on board for this flight down to the Med. And with that in there, let's get, let's see. So test it, turn it on. Got the red light, looks good. Turn on the emergency light and arm it. Batteries can come on and external power is connected. Generators, from what I read and from what I understand, regular operators of this plane leave the gens on all the time. So we'll just leave them on. And we'll get nav lights can come on, let everybody know on the ground that there is someone in here and that we are manipulating controls. Once that is, we can get the ECAS up and the avionics power on. All right, that's all fired up. We're getting the heading fail. That's because we're not aligned yet. And we'll do a pause in it. GPS will go to flight plan. We're originating. There is London Stansted. So we are good with that. Once that is in, we can start the alignment process. It takes a few minutes. All right, our destination. Our destination is Mandelieu-Cannes, France. It's LFMD. All right, so I'm actually going to do a SimBrief I don't know. Let's do it hand. Why not? Right? Why not? We'll put it in by hand. So we're going to do the. Well, let's see what SimBrief or let's see what Say Intentions gives us for our departures.
Level 060. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Oscar. Stansted Airport information.
Oscar on board.
17 for Tree Zulu. Wind 005 at 6. Visibility 10 miles or more. Few clouds at 2,400. Temperature 20. Dew point 15.
So I fired the Lama 4 Romeo departure with the LAM transition.
Runway 04.
Let's see what they give us.
Level 06.
Oh, we're also Air Scott
Advise on initial contact.
charters.
You have information, Oscar. Stansted Airport information.
Air Scottish charters or charter? Yeah, Air Scottish charters.
At 6. Visibility
call sign Saltire.
Few clouds at 2,400. Temperature 20. Dew point 15. QNH 1016. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runway 04.
Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Zaragoza Airport.
Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel, delivery, expect runway 04, Detling 2 Delta departure, squawk 4660.
Detling 2 Delta departure. Squawk for 660. Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel.
Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel, read back correct. Contact ground 121.73 when ready for push or start.
Unlike say intentions beyond ATC, you can't step on people.
We'll contact ground 121.73 when ready for pushback or engine start. Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel, thanks.
Stansted delivery, Saltire 676, ready, like to pick up our IFR. Forgot what our ATIS was. Oscar, I think.
Saltire 676, delivery, expect runway 04, Lambourne Tree Sierra departure, squawk 6006.
We'll expect 04, about 03 or 03 Sierra departure, and we'll squawk 6006, Saltire 676. Lamb, because I have the
Saltire 676, read back correct. Contact ground 121.73.
the Lamb for Romeo. I wonder if there's a different one. So the Lamb 4. Yeah, Lamb 3. Lamb 3 Sierra. Okay. Yeah, it is different. Okay.
Saltire 676, read back correct. Contact ground 121.73 when ready for start or taxi.
And we'll contact ground when we're ready for startup and taxi. Saltire 676.
Negative, ground on 121.73.
Yeah, we'll switch over to frequency 121.73 for Saltire 676.
All aircraft be advised, information Papa now current QNH 1016.
All right, originate checklist, documentations checked, circuit breakers checked, fire extinguisher, CP checked, oxygen pressure is...
Ryanair for 0 Hotel Victor, gate 901, left taxi via Papa Romeo.
Checked and good.
Gate 901.
Energy lights checked, standby power test on, DC load shed power checked, avionics ECAS, standby power checked, parking brake is on, FMS initialized, trim is set.
Bravo, Hotel Papa, November, Lima.
We'll do about 2.
Runway 0 for taxi via Bravo, Hotel Papa November Lima, Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel.
FCC yaw dampeners checked and set, rotary test complete. So let's do the rotary test. We got the fire message in the ECAS. Yep, that's for cargo. Landing gear not down. Fire warning detected in the engines.
Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel, hold position for traffic.
Flaps fail
Hold
test.
position for traffic, Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel.
Windshield heat in op test. Overspeed test. Test. And annunciator lights are all illuminated. That looks good. And rotor test complete. Fuel transfer crossfeeds checked.
Sierra Hotel, continue taxi.
Oh, we got left tank
Continue taxi, Ryanair 9
Crossfeed
Sierra
open.
Hotel.
off, right tank crossfeed open. Right hand engine, left hand engine, close. All right, these pumps are on normal.
Gate 42 left.
We'll shut them off. Good that it was indicating.
Ryanair
Put them back
36
on
Mike
normal.
Stansted ground. Pushback approved. Face northeast.
Air conditioning established, so we'll start the APU.
Pushback approved. Face northeast. Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike.
Generator on. I also saw on some YouTube videos of the real world thing, they leave this one on too. All right, master, come on. And we'll do a fire test. That's good. Hold that up. And we'll fire up the APU. the APU coming up. We'll put that on ground recognition. And let's get our flight plan in. We're taking off runway 4. Using the LAM 3S. So I think the LAM 4, because I filed runway 22, but it seems to be not the one in use. So LAM 3 Sierra. I'll activate that. Go to nav. Actually, go back to flight plan. Go next. So from LAM, we're going to go the L980.
Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike, request taxi to the active.
And to mid.
Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike, runway 04
I can't see.
via Charlie, Hotel, Papa, November, Lima.
Yeah, mid.
Runway 04 taxi via Charlie, Hotel, Papa, November, Lima. Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike.
There we go. All right, so next one is UL 602 or nope, 612. You know what I'm going to do, guys? Sorry about that. I just can't see my screen today. And this will take forever if I have to do it that way. So we are going to do an flight sim brief import. So I apologize for that. I know you guys might want to see how to put them in. You saw how I put the airways in. It's the airway dot exit fix. That's how you put it in manually. All right, so that's in. That looks good. And with that, we'll do the arrival. So planned arrival, we're looking at the star is 3 Victor. You can see what our approach options are. So we're landing 3-5, and it looks like
Ryanair 9,
RNAV.
Sierra Hotel, contact Stansted Tower, 12-3.805.
RNAV Yankee, RNAV C.
3.805 Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel.
So let's get the bleed on.
Lufthansa 2499, gate 13 left, request pushback and engine start.
Do the Yankee.
Lufthansa 2499, Stansted ground, pushback approved, face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northwest, Lufthansa
We'll activate that.
2499.
All right, our flight plan is in, guys.
November 5 for Papa Mike, ramp 505, right taxi
006.
Papa Juliet, November, hold short, runway 04.
Ramp 505 right via Papa Romeo, Papa Juliet, November. Hold short runway 04.
CARA.
November 54, Papa Mike.
That's all good. Flight plan is in. Iris are aligned. Fire them up. That's good. Our displays are looking normal. Alrighty. So I know in the UK, and other places in Europe, we have to follow the SID to the letter. So let's see, our top of climb is 5,000. Put 5,000 in there.
Runway 0 for taxi via Alpha Hotel Papa November Lima.
So we have to cross LAM at 9, or not? We have to cross LAM at 5.
To runway 0 for via Alpha Hotel Papa November Lima Lufthansa 2499.
And it's an immediate right-hand turnout.
63 Mike at gate 6 for left. Request pushback and engine
Immediate
start.
right-hand turnout.
Magic Sun 63 Mike Stansted ground. Pushback
The
approved.
system doesn't
Northwest.
draw it out, so it's a takeoff
Pushback
here
and engine
and
start approved.
right-hand
Face
turn.
northwest, Magic Sun 63 Mike.
All right, good. That's all in. Let's move on. All right, so let's get buttoned up.
Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike. Contact Stansted Tower 123.805.
Kill that.
Contact
Take the
tower
car away.
123.805.
Close the main door.
Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike. Have a good afternoon.
All right, engine start check. Park and brake set. EGSS is checked. IRS is aligned. No flags. Standby gyro is uncaged. Altimeters
Cross runway 04 at November.
are set. Clearance briefed. Flight director set.
5 for Papa Mike.
FMS is programmed. Fuel quantity is balanced and checked, and pressurization is checked. All right, so actually what I want to do is, because we are over in the world of metric, not standard, so we'll go and switch up our units.
Magic Sun 63 Mike taxi for departure.
To hectopascals. That way.
Magic Sun 63 Mike. Runway 04 taxi via Delta. Hotel Papa November Lima.
Runway 0 for taxi via Delta Hotel Papa November Lima. Magic Sun 63 Mike.
All right, PAX isolation valve closed. APR bleed is on. Safety passenger on. Standard pressure or start pressure. We will look at that. Start pressure is above 30. That looks good. And we're ready for start. We'll start the left-hand engine first. Actually, we'll get permission to start. Stansted ground, assault error, 376, request startup.
Saltire 676 startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Saltire 676, startup approved. All right, left-hand engine up. I love that light off sound. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do our pause in it. We'll do that real quick.
Lufthansa 2499. Contact Stansted Tower 123.805.
60B, confirm
Over to
that.
tower 123.805. Lufthansa 2499. Bye
What is
bye.
our winds? Is 341 at 8. Looks good. Next up, try. Yep.
Ryanair 23 Tango X-ray. Gate 51 right, request pushback and engine start.
Ryanair 23 Tango X-ray, Stansted ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest. Ryanair 23 Tango X-ray.
Adobe. These speeds. That's why we need these speeds. For some reason, that didn't go in. There we go. That's better, right? There we go. There's our V speeds. They're in. Climb. Top of climb is 330. So we're going to do 330 at 90 knots.
Ryanair 23 Tango X-ray, request taxi.
Ryanair 23 Tango X-ray, runway 04 taxi via Charlie, Hotel Papa, November, Lima.
So that's all in.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 04A via Charlie.
Oh, there we go. That's why it wasn't drawing it in.
Ryanair 23 Tango
I
X-ray.
forgot to put our departure in. All right, that looks like the chart. So it should be nav, VNav for the constraints. Takeoff, V takeoff. And fire up engine 2, and we'll get out of here.
Magic Sun 63 Mike, contact Stansted Tower 123, decimal 805.
Over to Tower 123, decimal 805, Magic Sun 63 Mike, have a good afternoon.
Waited too long, cut out. I don't know if that's a bug or what, but if you wait too long on the startup, it won't motor out. It'll cut out the starter and shut the engine down. Stansted ground, Saltire 676, and we're ready for taxi.
Saltire 676, runway 04 taxi via Foxtrot Golf.
Taxi to runway 04 via Foxtrot Golf, Saltire 676. All right, guys, we are ready to rock and roll. Let's get our flaps out. Flaps 5 for takeoff. Taxi light is on, and we are looking good. Parking brake is off. Let's roll. I'll tell you what, using the AI ATC is just way more relaxing for streaming with you guys. I don't have to worry about all the rules and stuff like that. I could just we could just chill out with you guys and just do our thing, and still have the somewhat of the immersion of actually having ATC, which is pretty cool. This is the AnyBuild Stansted. It's not 2024 native, so why you'll probably see some stutters. And this right here, whatever this is. Anyway, it's compatible. So I thought I'd have a little bit of scenery for our flight today. Do not have, I couldn't find any scenery for Cannes, but I did find a fix there. Apparently there's not supposed to be, so default there's like cruise ships down there, and I'm guessing there's not supposed to be cruise ships down there, so there's a fix that takes the cruise ships out, and that's what I installed for Cannes. One of the cool things, especially with Beyond ATC, and now Say Intentions, if you're a partner, or actually if you're an experimental version that's on the beta now, is you have, as opposed to VATSIM, you have ATC coverage all the time. You have traffic immersion all the time.
Over to tower 123.805, Ryanair 23 Tango X-ray. Have a good afternoon.
I haven't given Beyond ATC enough love, and that's why we're going to be using that for a while. Like I said, you guys want to fly along? USA West server. USA West. If you do fly along, let me know in the chat, and if you're close enough, we'll watch your landing down in Cannes.
Ryanair 88 Tango Tango, Stansted ground, pushback approved, face northwest.
Pushback approved, face northwest, Ryanair 88 Tango Tango.
We're going to fly this plane a lot. You guys actually seem to like it, so
Contact Stansted Tower 123.805.
and I really like it, so I appreciate that. It's because I get to fly for you guys planes that we both love a lot, and yeah, so we're gonna fly. I'm gonna take this around Europe a lot. I think we're gonna our next leg in this thing, not today because I still have some other stuff.
Tower 123.805.
Maybe we'll go from Cannes over to Switzerland. But like I said, we're still doing that A350 run. I think I set it up. It's supposed to be Warsaw, Poland to Stockholm, and then SAS A350.
Stansted ground.
Over to tower, Saltire 676.
Negative, tower on 123.805.
Oh, what that was. I forget what I'm talking to you guys. I forget what frequency you said.
123.805.
The first officer.
Saltire 676.
Let's have the first officer do the radio And for now,
Saltire 676, holding short runway 04.
Saltire 676 Stansted Tower, wind 355 at 6, runway 04, cleared for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence.
Runway 04, cleared for takeoff. Saltire 676.
the landing lights come
Ryanair
on.
23 Tango
Recall
X-ray,
lights.
contact Stansted Director 136.2.
Contact Stansted Director 136.2.
We'll watch out for wake turbulence. I do believe it's simulated in 2024. I know what it is. I pressed the auto throttle, and I already have the flight directors to take off, so it commanded takeoff in the auto throttle. All right, crew, we're lined up. We're ready to go. Let's spool them up. That's stable. Takeoff out. Toga. Let's go. I'm getting a caution. I gotta worry about it right now in the rollout. V1, rotate. How's it rate? You're up. See you later, Stansted. Auto throttle, come on. There's 1,000 feet. Autopilot on. Flight level change. Find power in.
676, contact Stansted Director 136.2.
Contact Stansted Director 136.2. Saltire 676.
What is the caution? Oh,
Stansted Director, Saltire 676. Good afternoon, 2,000 feet.
That's why caution light on takeoff roll. Not paying attention because it wasn't that intense.
Climb to flight level 160.
We would have boarded if it would have been a
Saltire
red light.
676.
Slats. Bring it up to 250. Gotta be in mind that we got a crossing restriction of at least 3,500. Slats up until there. Slats could come up. We did overspeed a little bit. Fine power. Right there, we're at our restriction and on path. So auto throttle goes. Speed, altitude limited.
Lufthansa 2499. Contact London Control 118.475. Have a good afternoon.
Contact London Control 118.475.
So far, so good.
Lufthansa 2499. Bye-bye.
It's all in after takeoff checks. Taxi light off.
Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike. Contact London Control 118.
Up, flaps up, climb thrust set, taxi light is off after takeoff. Climb checklist.
London Control 118 to decimal 475. Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike.
It's at transition. We are at transition. Altimeters set, lights off, APU off, passenger safety set, lights off at 10,000. APU off. Wow, you were supposed to take off with the APU on? Anyway, I left it on. APU off. The seatbelt signs off because we are an executive luxury jet and there's no need to stay seated. One of the things that fascinates me about the landscape of England is these the way the farm fields are. You don't see that in the United States too often. It's mostly like in the United States, it has a real squared off look. These look like just like these little plots of patches of
all aircraft be advised, information cool. Quebec now current, QNH 1016.
We're heading down towards London City. I was hoping to climb up a little higher because this is going to be a little bit of a VRAM hit. There's Lamb, and we are cleared to flight level. Flight level change, climb power in, and up we go. Lots of stutters. London, New York, Los Angeles, all big VRAM hits. So we're on the climb out, so we can actually.
Stansted Director, Ryanair 88 Tango Tango. Good afternoon, 1,200 feet.
Ryanair 88 Tango Tango. Stansted Director, identified.
We are cruising.
Climb to flight level 180, Ryanair 88 Tango Tango.
A cloud surfing there. So some real big stutters. Wanted to once the VRAM limits out, it just goes funky and I can't fix it. But we don't want to do that. But we're at acceleration altitude. Sorry for blowing your eardrums out. Hey, Feet-1-2, welcome to the stream. Hey, how's it going?
Stansted Director, Ryanair 88 November, Victor, 900 feet.
Ryanair 88 November. Victor, Stansted Director, identified. Climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Ryanair 88 November, Victor.
Looks so good. I love this plane. It says, I'm good. I still have the 2020, by the way, and haven't played it in a long time because of my PC. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Your PC's on the fritz. I do know that pain.
Saltire 676. Contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475. Saltire 676. Have a good afternoon. London Control, Saltire 676, leaving flight level 138 for flight level 160.
Hey, Kurt Axtell. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I was using this livery yesterday. It's very cool. It is very cool. It's one of my favorite liveries.
To flight level 330, Saltire 676.
330. It's
Ryanair 95 Foxtrot Echo. Contact Paris Control 119.825.
Contact Paris Control 119.825. Ryanair 95.
Yeah, we got Freedom. What's what? He says it's not bad. It's just screams in the fans. Has no connect. I don't know what I'm missing because it's a custom build. So screaming. It's probably. I mean, how old are the fans?
Mint Airways, Romeo Oscar.
It might be a bearing issue in the fans.
EZ7 for Quebec Golf. Descend to flight level 080.
Took the stat just a little.
Descend to flight level 080, EZ7 for Quebec Golf. Mint Airways Romeo Oscar, turn left heading 320, vectors for the approach.
Turn left heading 320.
Climbing up to flight level 330.
Mint Airways Romeo Oscar, QNH expected.
Get up to altitude and accelerate out to 0.9. See if we can get that Mach number. Last time we flew this, we went down to Bermuda. We couldn't get it up to 0.9.
Mint Airways Romeo Oscar, turn left heading 320, descend to 2,300 feet.
I'm gonna try to get it up to 0.9 now. It's
Turn left heading 320.
get the weather radar on as well.
Mint Airways, Romeo Oscar.
Ryanair 8 Alpha Victor, contact breast control 120.15.
Center on 120.15. Ryanair 8 Alpha Victor. Bye bye.
Oh, I hit standard. Did I not hit standard? I guess I didn't. Should have hit standard crossing 050 or 050. All right, we are way above.
Ryanair 56 November Foxtrot,
I'm gonna kill
contact
that.
Amsterdam radar 119.175.
A
Contact
little warm in the
Amsterdam
cabin.
radar
Let's
119.175.
lower the
Ryanair
temps.
56 November Foxtrot. Ryanair 99 Hotel Mike, contact Gatwick. Easy 9 for November.
Contact Luton. Approach 132.05. Easy 9 for November Delta.
All right, looks good.
Easy 7 for Quebec Golf, contact London Control 118.775. Center on 118.775, Easy 7 for Quebec Golf. Golf Med Sierra Echo.
Yeah, so this is one of my. I just love this blue that they used is wild. It's sharp. It just screams luxury bizjet.
8807. Contact breast control 120.15.
And it's
Contact breast control 120.15.
hopefully I'm not too loud in the mic. I think I might just scream. ETC is too loud in my ears. All right, turning out over the channel here in UK land.
Speedbird 5 Foxtrot Charlie, contact Paris Control 126.475.
Contact Paris Control 126.475.
I wonder if there's a way to tell So let's see here. Performance. We got climb. Oops. Yeah, so these pages. So you see all the way the these are missing a page from what I saw. When you're, I'll show you takeoff. So this screen with the temperatures and altimeters and wind and stuff like that, they're on all the screens.
Air Portugal 57 Whiskey.
So you can set cruise winds, estimated cruise winds, and so on in these screens from what I saw in the real plane. So this one is missing some elements.
Tomjet 23 Tango, descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080, Tomjet 23 Tango.
I think at flight level 330, we're gonna at 0.9 Mach. We're gonna be really burning fuel.
Contact Paris Control 119.825, Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel.
London Control, broadsword 911 Papa, descending via Listo 1 Lima, flight level 189er.
Okay, there's more information over here.
London Control, radar contact. Tomjet 23 Tango, contact London Control 118.775. Have a good afternoon.
Contact London Control 118.775, Tomjet 23 Tango.
I do like the vertical profile.
Broadsword 911 Papa, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, broadsword 911 Papa.
Oop, accidentally flipped that.
Golf Med Sierra X.
Broadsword, that's a cool call sign.
Center on 118.775, Golf Med Sierra Echo.
Swiss 1 Kilo Lima, contact Heathrow approach 134.908.
Contact Heathrow approach 134.908, Swiss 1 Kilo Lima.
Magic Sun 28 Papa Hotel, London Control. Expect Maxim 1 Alpha, runway 27.
Expect Maxim 1 Alpha, runway 27, Magic Sun 28 Papa Hotel.
It's the top of our climb. Not much to look at, but clouds.
Control 125.0. Have a good afternoon.
There's the coast, the
Contact
channel.
Control 125.0, Lufthansa 2499.
Magic Sun 28 Papa Hotel, Maxim 1 Alpha, runway 27. Report ready for descent.
Dexon 1 Alpha, runway.
Probably cross the channel in a blink. What is it, like 27 miles, something like that?
28 Papa Hotel, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Magic Sun 28 Papa Hotel.
Magic Sun 28 Papa Hotel, contact Bristol approach 136.08.
That is a cool screenshot right there, guys. That's the screenshot.
Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike, contact Paris Control 126.475. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Paris Control 126.475, Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike. Have a good afternoon.
We need a new gaming chair. This thing is so uncomfortable.
Bohai 7965 Heavy, contact Heathrow approach 134.908.
Oh, Kirk, I still said, yeah, not long. Yeah.
Bohai 7965 Heavy.
German cargo for 52 Heavy, contact London Control 118.775. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, when did I say that? Yeah, we're about halfway across the channel right now. We're doing about 520 across the ground.
Mint Airways, Romeo Oscar, contact London Control 118.775.
Center on 118.775. Mint Airways. Romeo Oscar, bye-bye.
ZAP 448, contact Gatwick approach 129.025.
Contact Gatwick approach 129.025. ZAP 448.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about these clouds though. They look very flat.
London Control,
That's sexy.
heavy, flight level 383. Ethiopian 729 heavy, London Control radar contact. Continue.
See where we're at here. Yep, we are at our cruise speed.
Flight level 410, Ethiopian 729
Try to get up to that 0.9,
London Control, right.
0.87.
Victor, crossing flight level 153 for flight level 180.
Wizgo 83 Golf Uniform, contact Luton approach 132.05.
Contact Luton approach 132.05, Wizgo 83 Golf Uniform.
Broadsword 911
Almost
Papa,
there.
descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Yeah, so the last stream, we could only get 0.89.
Broadsword 911 Papa.
I think we're going to do a chat.
Contact Birmingham approach 131.005.
Go. Axel says I flew it the first time yesterday from Colorado to Salt Lake City. Yeah, that's a good route.
88 November Victor, London Control. Good evening, radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Ryanair 88 November Victor.
That's definitely a good route. Another one would be like Van Nuys, California to Jackson Hole.
Contact Stansted radar 120.625. Ryanair.
Definitely a jet set route would be.
Saltire 676, contact Paris Control 119.
What's that movie star route? We'll go Burbank to Cabo,
Contact
right?
Paris Control 119.825, Saltire 676. Paris Control, Saltire 676, good evening, flight level 330.
I think we did it. Yes, we did. We are at 0.9 Mach with a ground speed of 565 across the ground.
Suntrip 2505, contact Paris Control 125.7. Have a good evening.
530 knots true. We are cooking.
Suntrip 2505.
We are cooking. And that would be a haul Burbank to Cabo. 2 hours, maybe. We're not in this one. Especially if you can get it up to over 0.9. I'd say maybe an hour and a half at 0.9.
Paris Control, easy for 7 Golf Bravo, flight level 171. Easy for 7 Golf Bravo, Paris Control identified, continue climb to flight level 390.
I did do the live stream with the CJ3, and we took off from around San Diego to Cabo. That was about in the CJ3. That was about an hour and a half from San Diego, and the CJ3 is not a Citation 10, so.
Control Alpine.
So let me know. You know, you're flying it around. How do you like it? I like to get other people's opinions, because I've been toting it as, you know, almost a must buy, and I want to see what other people thought about it. So you usually fly the CJ4. I have not flown the CJ4 in 2024. Are you on 2024 or 2020? 2020's CJ4 was awesome, especially with all the mods that came out for it. Yeah, I haven't flown it in 2024 yet. I used to fly it all the time over in 2020. But I've deleted 2020. I don't have 2020 anymore. I am a 2024 purist at the moment. Yeah, good call. Good call. It's nice, but frustrating to say the least. So right now, I'm currently having a control binding issue with my mouse, and I have no idea. That just showed up out of nowhere this morning, and I can't quite figure it out. So it's just I've been constantly with 2024. I've been constantly tweaking. I think I spend half the time tweaking the sim and half the time flying in the sim. It's crazy.
Ryanair 2 Hotel, contact Paris Control 125.7, bye-bye. Contact Paris Control 125.7.
So I was talking to some of the guys over on FlightFx's Discord, and all the bugs that are showing up, like I think there's an electrical page bug. Sometimes the reversers deploy at top of descent. All of them are being worked on for an update, but it's certainly not game breaking. And you know, bugs are to be expected. It's when the problem is when a dev drops a plane that's got game breaking bugs. It's like, why did you even do that? But no, these guys knocked it out of the park. Yeah, so the random deploying of the reverse thrusters is a bug that's being fixed. So what I found to fix the problem if they do that is I click the emergency stow and then reset the reverse thrusters, and they go back to normal. It's a visual thing from my understanding, because when they deployed on my top of descent, I was not indicating reverse thrust in any manner, whether on the instrument panel, in the controls. They were just visually deployed. The only thing was that this arm light was on, so when I clicked it over to emergency stow and then clicked them back to normal, the problem resolved itself, and then for the rest of the flight to landing, it didn't show up. I was hoping for some really nice scenery over France.
Have a good evening.
Doesn't look like we're going to be given that pleasure. Because I think we're riding down along. Oh no, we're on the other side of Paris, so. That's what I did. I switched it to stow and back, and it seemed to resolve the visual issue of the buckets deploying.
Contact Paris Control 125.7. Have a good evening.
Contact Paris Control 125.7, Saltire 676. Have a good evening. Paris Control, Saltire 676. Good evening. Flight level 330.
126 Paris control identified. Vista 236, contact Paris control 118.05.
Center on 118.05, Vista 236.
Wow, I'm back up. I didn't know you left. Oh, or did you fix your reverse thrusters?
Condor 9 Foxtrot Lima, contact Paris control 126.475.
Contact Paris control 126.475, Condor 9 Foxtrot Lima.
Speed cruise. Oh, well, I'm not in the sim right now. Okay, no worries.
Chanex 3 Alpha Kilo, contact Paris control 119.825.
Center on 119.825. Chanex 3 Alpha Kilo.
Hopefully, hopefully this cloud cover lifts before we get to Cannes. Let's see what the weather's like at Cannes. Open airports. Oh, all right, Cavalcade. Okay. Wind's variable in Cavalcade, so it should be a nice approach into Cannes. You were using auto throttle and couldn't go that fast. So, in order to command the auto throttle, you have to you might have to make adjustments to your cruise page. It's also very possible that the environmental conditions weren't there. If you're too heavy, it's all very on temperature, weight, and altitude. So according to SimBrief, I was able to get flight level 330, which I'm not too sure how that's possible, but I think it has to do with the temperature. I think the temperatures are as such. There's all charts that dictate how to get up to 0.9 in the manual, but you have to you can command so points. Yeah, there it goes. It went in. In this speed command, that's where you would put. So good. See, I don't think it's going to give us 0.92 at this altitude. So slash 0.90 is our cruise. We switch that back, it'll hold it at 0.90. So we weren't going to get 92 at this altitude. Where is the manual? The manual is so in 2020, since you bought it on the marketplace, the folder is going to be in your main. Let me think about 2020 for a second. So your folder is going to be in your main FS 2020 folder, your main folder. Under where your default aircraft will be, you'll see you'll see the FlightFx Citation 10 or the C750 folder in that folder, and it's in the documentation is in that folder.
Suntrip 2505, contact Paris control 126.4
Wait, I might be thinking about something else. So, a second here. So, don't know if I can do it. That's right. I was thinking of another plane. Hold on. So it was adding their webs. It was on their Discord. On their Discord. Don't know if I'm going to be able to put this in chat, but I am going to try. Make my own your Axeman 644 on Discord. Cool. All right, so I have pinned the manual from FlightFx's Discord into the chat. That link should get you there. Okay, all right. You're on my Discord? You're on my Discord? If you want to join my Discord, the link is in the on the channel page. When you join my Discord, though, I don't know why nobody's been doing it, but when you join my Discord, you have to, when you get to the welcome page, it tells you to go to the rules tab. I go to the rules tab, and it's just three or four rules there. Just read them in, and you hit the emote underneath, and it'll give you your member role. Cool. Nothing like zipping across France at 530 knots. So we'll still have a range of 1,200 nautical miles, which is wild. So we have about 300 nautical miles to go. So we could continue on for another, with the fuel we put on board at this speed, we can continue on for another 2.5 hours. That'll put us in North Africa, probably. Yeah, it's a 137-page manual, so.
Speedbird 55 Golf Super, contact Paris Control 118.05.
Centre on 118.05, Speedbird 55 Golf Super, have a good evening.
Paris Control, Ryanair 23 Tango X-ray, flight level 373.
Might be coming in for a sunset arrival.
Tango X-ray, Paris Control identified.
Into Cannes. This is the
Contact Paris Control 118.
This is where they had that Cannes Music Festival. How do you manage your fuel tanks and what to use? On which fuel tank to select, because they feed both. So under normal conditions, they feed from both sides. And so each wing feeds into each engine. And then you would, if you wanted to balance them out, if you weren't balanced, you would use this cross-feed control. Just like that. So how I do all my flight planning on SimBrief, and I use what SimBrief gives me for flight. I trust what SimBrief has given me for fuel as well.
Paris Control, Speedbird 544 Kilo. Good evening. Flight level 370.
Speedbird 544 Kilo, Paris Control identified. Ryanair 12 Whiskey Quebec, contact Paris Control 125.7. Have a good evening.
Contact Paris Control 125.7, Ryanair 12 Whiskey Quebec.
Yeah, SimBrief's a great tool. You use SimBrief too? Awesome. Yeah, I highly recommend SimBrief. I've been dabbling on creating profiles too for some planes that are and I felt the SimBrief profile wasn't doing it justice. It's actually pretty straightforward to do your own SimBrief profile. You have to base it on a plane that's close, and you just fill in the blanks from sources on the internet of the real plane. You have all the FFX planes. You know what? I'm thinking. Yeah, so in 2020, I had their Honda Jet and their V-Jet, Vision Jet. 2024, the Vision Jet, the default Vision Jet is theirs. It's not as good as the 2020 version. It really isn't. It's good, just not as good. The Honda Jet, I haven't tried. I know it's in my marketplace. It should work in 2024. I haven't tried it. I do have the Piaggio 180. Did a couple streams on that one too, and now this one. Yeah, so I think I have all the planes too. Yep.
Center on 126.475, Air France 82 Tango Delta.
Yeah, they have 4 now, right? The Honda Jet was nice. It just, I don't know. It wasn't. I didn't like it for some reason. There was something about it that I didn't like.
Paris Control, Arabia Maroc 112 X-ray.
I really like the P180.
Arabia Maroc 112 X-ray, Paris Control, radar contact.
I'm waiting for the update to come to. They did an update on the P180, and it hasn't come to 2024 yet for some reason. Yeah, it's a fun plane to fly. But I really think this one's going to be their best one yet. Once it's all the little annoying bugs are gone, this one's going to be the best one yet that they've come up with. That's my hot take opinion. You want to fly it across the pond? Yeah, it certainly will do it. It's got 3,400 nautical miles. That is definitely JFK to London Heathrow. Not going to be able to do it at 0.9 though. You have to put it on long range cruise, which is about 0.84 somewhere in there. I mean, that's still moving. That's right up there with like the 777s crossing the pond. So we got about a half hour left of the whole flight. We are cooking. Let's look at the ABDL 3 Victor approach.
Contact Marseille Control 130.85, Ryanair 15 Hotel Whiskey.
Oh, you'd definitely be able to do Goose Bay to Heathrow. Definitely do Goose Bay. I did plug it in a Teterboro to Heathrow in SimBrief, but I couldn't do full passengers. I had to do a 4-passenger flight, and I forget what the thing was. I think the Mach, I think the cruise was 8.4 or somewhere around there.
Alpine 17 Echo Delta, Paris Control identified. Ryanair 3.
So flight level 210 or flight level 120 at Uglet. Is there a restriction we have to be above? Flight level 070 at La Luc. Alright. Doing the RNAV 35. RNAV Yankee 35. All right. So going to chat. So I think I got my SimBrief gave me 0.84 with 4 passengers, and that was Teterboro to Heathrow. So, and you're looking at pretty much the same speeds as like the 777s, the A350s, all going across the pond.
Dwelling 1504A, contact early approach 127.75.
That was going east. I didn't do any calculations going west. I don't know. That would definitely be a jiggling around of altitude and speed and whatnot because of headwinds.
Have a good evening. Paris Control, Iberia 32 Tango Tango, flight level 349er.
Yeah, it depends on the winds for a westbound. You probably could do it. You'd have to really just manipulate your route to get the least amount of prevailing winds.
Contact Paris Control 125.7.
It would take a little more planning.
125.7 Arabia Maroc 112 X-ray.
We'll be coming up on our TOD soon.
Saltire 676, contact Marseille, control 130.85.
Contact Marseille Control 130.85.
Got a little weather over here.
676, bye-bye. Marseille Control, Saltire 676, flight level 330.
Saltire 676, Marseille, control identified.
I don't see any traffic. You guys see traffic? Man, I'm traffic hit. 400 feet above us? We should be seeing that, right?
Chaleur 5059, contact Bordeaux, control 125.375, bye-bye.
Yes, that's it.
Contact Bordeaux, control 125.375.
You can only see it in the cockpit? That's weird. Oh, I'm looking at, you know what? It's not going to be for, it's going to be for a little bit because I'm only at flight level 330. I'm used to cruising this plane up in the upper 400 flight levels. Start out a little earlier. Yeah, I think it was so cool to be able to fly at those altitudes. I have not gotten the plane up to 510 yet. You need the right temperature conditions. I think it's got to be an ISA greater than 10, plus 10. So you have to have the right conditions to get it up to 510. But I think it's so cool. So I was on VATSIM the other day with this plane. I was on our live stream. It was so cool to be able to say climb and maintain flight level 470. So everything looks good. You don't have to really worry about too much. I don't think failures are modeled in this. Circuit breakers aren't modeled in this. But our fuel looks good.
Good evening, Marseille Control, Vista 236, descending via Fetzi 9 Sierra flight.
So Simbrief thought we had to go to southern Greece for our alternative.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1014. Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1014, France Soleil 7070.
So what do I do to deploy reverse thrusters? I have, I'm using the Bravo, Honeycomb Bravo. So I have a, the reverse detent buttons assigned to the reverse thrust. And I'm actually using the ProDesk Sim A320 setup for the detents, and then you can actually go in here and calibrate them. So I actually have detents, which would make it easier if you weren't using auto throttle. And I have not flown it yet on stream without the auto throttle, but I did off stream, offline. And the detents do make it really easy to do that.
Mr. 236, descend to flight level 070.
Oh yeah, I have the basic, I've if you roll those throttles back all the way on my Honeycomb Bravo, it engages buttons, which I just have bound to reverse thrust.
Swiss 465 kilo, you were assigned flight level 380. I show you at flight
It's a great, the Honeycomb Bravo is probably one of the greatest throttles out there for the price point. There are better throttles just for the price point. And the modular abilities of the Honeycomb is just crazy. Keep flicking switches. So it does look like we're going to be doing a little bit of a evening landing into humans. I'm actually on real time, so. Might bring the time back up. 17 minutes until landing. Yeah, we almost do our TOD. Continuity. Oh, that's why there's no TOD. You get the TOD to show up when you have VNAV selected in cruise. I never could see it on the router. So I'm curious, as I'm not going to, might not see top of descent because I have a discontinuity here that I can't seem to connect. Let's see if they self-control, Saltire 676 West Direct Alpha Bravo Delta India Lima.
Arabia Maroc 343 kilo, contact Lyon information approach 135 decimal 525.
Contact line information approach 135 decimal 525, Arabia Maroc 343 kilo.
Saltire 676, confirm direct to Abdil.
Affirmative, Saltire 676.
Saltire 676, Roger, cleared direct to Abdil.
Cleared direct to Abdil, Saltire 676.
There we go. So if there's any kind of discontinuity, it's not going to be able to calculate your top of descent. So
Saltire 676, Marseille control, expect Abdil 3 Victor, runway 35.
Expect Abdil 3 Victor, runway 35, Saltire 676.
And it should start automatically down. All you gotta do is put a lower altitude, and it's going to start, since it's VNAV, it's going to start constraints. Yep, that's why we went direct Abdil, to fix that constraint problem, or the discontinuity problem.
Speedbird 55 Golf Super Marseille control identified. Vista 236, contact land information approach 135.525.
Yeah, we're all set.
Contact Lion information approach 135.525 Vista 236.
Saltire 676, ready for descent.
Saltire 676, Abdil 3 Victor, runway 35, descend to flight level 190.
Abdil 3 Victor, runway 35, descend to flight level 190, Saltire 676.
Yeah, we see our VNAV bug coming in. Snowflake, or whatever you want to call it.
Soleil 7070, contact Montpellier, information approach 136.625. Contact Montpellier, information approach 136.625, France Soleil 7070. Saltire 676, contact Mars, et control 124.5, have a good evening.
Yes.
Contact
Yes,
Mars,
there is a
control
way.
12.5, Saltire 676, bye-bye.
You just scroll through the flight plan page, which I didn't do. You should do that.
Control Saltire 676.
You know, you could just
descending via
scroll
Abdil
through.
3
I don't know if you could check it on the
Magic Sun 2, Kilo Charlie, contact Provence information approach 1.
if there's like a plan map,
Contact Provence information approach 132.
like the like there is on the CJ4. You could put it in plan mode and actually scroll through the waypoints. I think you just have to go through the flight plan and see where there's a discontinuity, which I didn't do on takeoff, and that's my bad actually.
Ryanair 19, Papa
Starting
Victor,
down.
you are assigned flight level 370. I show you at flight level 360, climb to flight level 370.
Wilco, climb to flight level 370, Ryanair 19, Papa Victor.
All right, so see if that so the bug didn't occur, so I don't know. It's not a every time thing, which is weird. Yeah, you're supposed to double check the flight plan before back when we're on the ground doing our pre-flight stuff, and I didn't do it.
Corsica 55 Foxtrot Hotel, Marseille control, radar contact.
Now we're getting into some mountains.
Saltire 676, you're off course. Cleared Directive Valley, resume on navigation.
Roger. Cleared Directive Valor, resume own navigation, Saltire 676.
What?
Alpine 90, Charlie Romeo, contact Mare, say control 130.85.
That is definitely a beyond ATC glitch, because I don't even have that waypoint in there.
Alpine 90, Charlie Romeo.
Oh, so I think what happened was it told me to go direct. It gave me permission to go direct, but it forgot that it did it because we're past that. We're past that waypoint. For some reason, it thinks we're off course. Let me just double check something. Yeah, we got 250 at 12. Okay, that's matches the chart.
Ryanair 19, Papa Victor, contact Mach. Say control 13, 0.85, have a good evening.
Contact Marseille control 13.
Looking real good. I didn't want to come in this dark, guys, so we're going to just dial it back just a little bit. Nice sunset approach.
Dolomiti 34 uniform, you are assigned flight level 340. I show you at flight level 350. Descend to flight level 340.
Roger, descend to flight level 340, Dolomiti 34 uniform.
Corsica 55 Foxtrot Hotel, contact Marseille control 120.85.
Contact Marseille control 120.85, Corsica 55 Foxtrot Hotel.
So hopefully this did glitch out our ATC that I asked for a direct.
Marseille Control, Nouvelle Air 509. Good evening. Flight level 350.
So
Nouvelle Air 509, Marseille Control.
RNAV Yankee is what I have in there. They might give us something different. Did they give us? So where do you put your ILS frequencies in this plane? So
Saltire 676, descend to flight level 120.
nav1 is right here.
Descend to flight level 120, Saltire 676.
So you can click this one, and then you can manipulate the nav frequencies here, and then the top button is the switchover. This is nav1, nav2, com1, com2. So that's where you put your ILS in. It also will auto-tune it if you have that set up.
Fire Airlines 811, Marseille Control, radar contact.
Where is the auto-tune?
Dolomiti 34 uniform, contact Mach. Say control 120, decimal.
Yeah, so see, I have it set on auto-tune. So if I was running an ILS and having it in auto-tune, it will automatically tune the ILS in as I approach it.
Swiss 465 kilo, contact Marseille control 120.85.
And it will also auto tune in the course if you have the ILS in your flight plan. But we're doing an RNAV approach. All right, we're cleared to go down to 120. Yeah, very similar, but yeah, no frequency. It's all GPS. And not as accurate. That's why a lot of the decision heights are higher on an RNAV approach because of its lack of accuracy. And this will do a coupled glide path RNAV approach. You don't have to do the old manual step down. This will follow the glide path.
Ryanair 8 Alpha Quebec, contact Mach, say control 130.85.
Contact Marseille Control 130.85, Ryanair 8 Alpha Quebec.
We might have to be mindful of it because it doesn't. I don't know if this RNAV actually is an LPV. Let's look at the Zulu. Yeah, so the Zulu has the LPV. So let's do the Zulu just to make life easy. That way we can do the LPV, although it's Cavalcade according to the MEDAR. And we'll activate that. Yeah, it does. It does say on the chart. I was on the Yankee chart. I'm on the RNAV Zulu, which does have the LPV, and we have a decision altitude of 878, which is about 850 feet above the ground. There is no ILS approach into Cannes. There we go. We should start our, yep, it's coming down to 250. We pass our passing restriction.
Marseille Control, Eurowing 65
Our next step is 7,000.
Eurowing 65 Yankee Mike, Marseille Control.
Not really. I actually think that's a little high for a decision height, even for an LPV.
Spinnaker 56 Echo, contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Center on 120.85, Spinnaker 56 Echo. Bye-bye.
But there's a lot of terrain around Cannes.
Saltire 676, descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080, Saltire 676.
Go with that for now.
Iberia, 32 Sierra Lima, contact Mach, say control 130, decimal 85, have a good evening.
Center on 130.85, Iberia 32 Sierra Lima.
Okay, do not hit flight level change. There we go, we're back on path. I'll bring that in. That recorder is up. It's Cannes, C-A-N-N-E-S. It's Mandelieu, France. Mandelieu-Cannes, France. The French Riviera.
Saltire 676, contact needs, approach 134 decimal for 75.
Contact needs approach 13 for decimal for 75, Saltire 676.
From my northeast Pennsylvania accent.
Level 097, we have Alpha on board.
Saltire 676 needs approach, QNH 1011. Expect the RNAV Yankee runway 35 with the NICIP transition.
Yeah, we're not doing the Yankee. They're actually exactly the same.
With the NICIP transition, Saltire 676.
They're roughly exactly the same. The Zulu and the Yankee. I want to do a coupled approach. All right, above 7,000 at Le Loc, and that's where we're gonna mate that. So it looks like we'll probably go out over this hillside here and then turn out down, come back in. So Cannes Airport is here. Put it at 240.
Descend to flight level 060.
Descend to flight level 060, Saltire 676.
Saltire 676, cleared direct NICIP, cross NICIP at or above flight level 060, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 35.
Cleared direct NICIP, cross NICIP, at or above, flight level 060, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 35, Saltire 676.
All right, so we cross NIPKIT, and then we can go down to our intercept altitude, which for our final approach fix, which is a mandatory 2,000. We're going to meet that crossing restriction. I'm going to put the altitude set at 2,000. Yeah, I've never been here before. It's all new to me. It's got a lot of mountains. It's like in a little bay here, down here on the Med. Yeah, you can't take big planes in here, but biz jets, yeah, base jets you can come in. All right, we didn't do our landing calculations, guys. These were variable at 3.
All aircraft be advised, information Bravo now current, QNH 1011.
Come on, let's do this quickly. 22. There we go. All right, slats could come out. We'll actually go flaps 5. And we'll bring it down to the flaps 15 position. Slow her down. Let's do some aviating here that we should have done. Here's altitude capture. Get flight recorder going. All right. I think we're all set up. MD 405. That's good. Let's go. Let's bring it down to flaps 35 position, and we will drop that to flaps 15. Gear can come down. Oh yeah, it is definitely a cool looking. This is a cool looking approach. It's the French Riviera. I think our approach is on the other side of this hill here. And everything is looking really good. I'm going to keep our speed up just a little bit until we start coming in for the turn in. Drink my coffee for courage. Arm the approach. And glide path is armed. We'll bring it in to VAP. And we'll go flaps full. Angle of attack's a little too high, a little high, but I think this might be a bug as well. This doesn't look right. It shouldn't be at that. All right, we'll be turning in for the approach. So what speed do I shoot for landing? So I have plugged in all the information into the FMS, and it gave me my V approach and V ref speeds. So it's, what does it say, 128 and 123. So right now we're at V approach, which is at 128.
Saltire 676, contact clearance tower 120.78.
Over to tower 120.78, Saltire 676.
And runway in sight.
Lerins Tower, Saltire 676, RNAV Yankee runway 35.
Saltire 676, Lerins Tower, wind variable, runway 35, clear to land.
Runway 35, cleared to land, Saltire 676.
We're all set up. So landing checklist. You're down 3 green, brakes retracted, flaps full. Landing checklist complete. Pretty cool. There's some different colored lights over there. I wonder what that is. I'll bump up the light for our replay. I just wanted a nice blue hour approach into this Mediterranean airport. So we've got to manually deploy the spoilers on this. So what I do is, and it's kind of a sequence that I learned with the 727, is when the mains touch, I throw the speed brake first to kill lift, and then I put the reversers on. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. All right, there's our approach. We could dial that back to VREF since there is no wind to speak of. All right, we got the runway. Let's go. Autopilot off. And we'll high and fly her in. Nice smooth air. No turbulence. A little high. We'll fix that. No, I don't want that. Hit the wrong button. Mains down, spoilers out, we'll reverse. Very short runway.
Exit right at Alpha 1, Saltire 676.
Welcome to Cannes. Mandelieu.
Saltire 676, contact ground 121.805.
Ground 121.805.
All right, spoilers in, flaps up. That landing felt good. Let's see what our landing rate was.
Saltire 676, request taxi to company ramp.
Saltire 676, ramp 1 taxi via Whiskey.
I didn't think Air Scotland Charters actually had a company ramp at down here, but okay. All right, so landing lights off, taxi lights on. We could do a recog off, ground recognition lights on, and let's taxi to the ramp, and then we'll check out our replay. So stop the recording. Like butter. It felt like butter. I don't know. Hit the standby button, clears all the flight director stuff. And it's probably got us going to the other way to the airport. So like I said, this is default scenery. Couldn't find an airport for this. Got us going to a gate. Yeah. We'll see. So. Set the time better for our replay, so it's better visual. And we'll check out our landing. Right up over here is a good place as any to park. All right, parking brake, come on. Alrighty, welcome to Mandelieu-Cannes, France. I believe this is where they do the famous Cannes music festival. Let's see here. Saying my landing rate was 200. I don't think that was 200. That felt like way less than 200. Oh well. We'll check it out. All right, so I'm going to leave the engines running. We're not going to do deboarding. Just because I have to start wrapping it up because we got a little late and I got things to do. That's why I couldn't do our long haul today that I had planned. All right, so we'll hit the replay button. Wind that forward. We'll check that out. $200 feet per minute. I don't know. I think we were robbed. I think we were robbed. But look, we'll see what the compression looked like. That was not 200. We were robbed, chat. We were robbed. Almost bang on center line, though. I didn't realize how short this runway is. It really is very short. This is why you can't bring an airliner in here. All right, guys. That's going to be it for the stream. I want to thank Axtel and everyone else that was in the chat. It's got one more guy I wanted to. So is also Feedin12. Thanks for joining in and talking with me, and really did enjoy this flight. It made it real fun. So that's going to be it, guys. We're gonna watch most of the replay. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the subscribes. Thanks for all the support. If you haven't already, smash that like button. It helps out the channel. Lets other people know that you like the content, and kind of gets my name out there on the old YouTubes. And if you really like my content and you want to see more of it, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and you'll be able to get notified when I go live. I also post in my Discord when videos and lives are scheduled. So thanks again. This was really fun. A little something I haven't done. We haven't done much European flying, and we're going to definitely try more of it. So until next time, this is Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John. See ya.